How's it, everyone? Welcome to Race Space. Tonight we are at round 7 of the X Series here in France. We're at the Le Mans Bugatti circuit. I'm K9. Joining me on the stream tonight is also Matsutsi. How's it going, man?
Evening, everyone. Going great. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing some awesome racing from these guys tonight. So we're going into the X2 class first, which is these road cars that you would have seen before if you've watched our streams. Quite exciting cars to watch, actually. I think the guys that like sort of the rallycross in the game and all that quite enjoy these cars because they can slide them quite well. You can really sort of push them to the limit. What's your take on these cars, Carla?
Yeah, that's the thing that you just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're quite
like
good
sliding,
fun.
so yeah, it's really fun. I'm more into drifting than rallycross, but yeah, that car slides. So yeah, it's really fun for me. I'm pretty sure most of the guys prefer oversteer than understeer, so yeah.
There's a few guys that struggle with this car. I think it's more the guys that they just like the pure circuit racing. They don't like to slide at all.
Yeah.
But definitely good things have been said about these cars from the guys that enjoy the rallycross. And we've seen some very close races with them as well, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty cool racing, yes.
So Kenny and G32 Turbo, I think that is them two coming out of the pits now. So they not even doing a setup, they're just going for it. Oh, disconnection there. Hopefully he should have time to jump back in though, so I'm hoping that he gets that sorted and he jumps back in.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't have to reboot the game.
Even so, he's still got a few minutes. I think it only stops you from joining in the last 3 minutes or something. So
yeah, in the last 3 minutes you
should still have time. So what do you think of this track? Have you raced on this track a lot before?
Yeah, I raced the first time I raced it was in this game. I first discovered it when I downloaded this game first, and yeah, I really like it. It's I like it with eye downforce cars. I never tried it with more of mechanical grip cars, you know?
Yeah. I am not. I mean, it's a decent track. Like, don't get me wrong, but I never have any luck on this track.
No.
I struggle. It's not up there on not up there on my favorites list, but it's a nice one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to race sometimes. Coming up in this long straight, you have done really fast chicane. I really like this part with LMP1s, LMP2s.
Not sure if I've driven those here, but I've driven a lot of open wheel cars on this track. Done Formula Renaults. Probably.
Oh, and Gt4 made a mistake on the top lap.
I see that that would have been his first flying lap as well, so that'll hurt his initial time. I see Radtech managed to get back in the lobbies, so hopefully he gets back into the race soon.
Yeah, he has plenty of time.
Kenny always one of the guys to watch here. I think another guy that's been quick in these was your brother actually, Ali, but he's not been racing for a while. I hope he comes back at some point. Unfortunately, his work schedule.
Times, yeah, work schedule, yeah.
But if I'm remembering it right, him and Kenny had some quite good battles together in these cars. Yourself as well, but
yeah,
I think you tended to be better at the GT4s, and your brother was good at these.
Yeah, my brother was better with. Was better with this class than the GT4. Tokini did 148 and 2.
G32 the 203. So that's because he ran off there. So let's see what he can do without the runoff. Ooh, big slide there from pressure.
That's Kento.
Kento's in the purple car, which is behind. There was the car in front is pressure. He caught that slide, but Kento's doing.
They are battling it out.
Yeah, in a qualifying session.
They're getting ready for the race.
Ooh, that's gonna have slowed them all down. Even with that, it looks like Kento's on a 158, and he almost came to a dead stop.
He's pressure. It's lagging. He's lagging.
He's probably gonna disconnect if. It looks like his wheels are turning there.
We got Ratek now.
So is he going to be able to put a time in? Black and gold of that commentary car. It's being shared by the three usual commentators. Obviously Carlo has been joining us lately because of his wheel clamp being broken.
Finally, Scott made it out of the pit.
Yeah, he didn't want to damage your cars. He's only going to take it for as little laps as possible. I hope you said when you gave him the keys, no scratches. So usually we'd have either Scott or which is Motormouth there, Motormouth or Ratek in the commentary, but with Carlo, which is Matsutsi here tonight, and also when did you join us? You joined us for the last one as well. Yeah. In the commentary, so yeah, with you
and the second last also. If I remember correctly.
Yes, I think just for the endurance though. Well, I think one was because I think I had load shedding or something.
Yeah. That was with Ratek the first time.
Yeah. But just because of that, we've put one of our usual commentators on track just so we can get some more cars out there.
Yeah, just to balance the fun for everyone.
Yeah. We would usually have Rock out there as well, but he's also got wheel issues. His wheel is sent off to be fixed. Kenny just set another best lap.
Yeah, 145.5. Was sitting in 146 before. Great performance for him.
So I'm interested to see what Kento can do, because Kento came to a stop after that one corner, like before he crossed the line, and he's still got a 152. So I think he probably was doing quite decently until that battle with pressure.
Maybe now he's on a flying lap. Let's see. Yeah, 1.9 seconds faster. Oh my, that corner. He forgot about.
Interesting line.
Yeah.
I think there's a few corners on this track that are a bit like that you can really miscalculate. You can end up having to take a very awkward run through them.
Yeah, like these last 2 corners. $1:47.6 got in front of Ratek.
Ratek is on the board with a 150.
Let's see what he can do.
He's coming up on the back of G32, who full sends it there.
Yeah. But he went for the style points.
Yeah.
1:44.3 for Candy. It's going insane.
Kenny is not happy with being the fastest. He wants to be faster than the fastest.
Yeah. Mischief there for Ratek. Ooh!
Also, a little bit of angle before you went in that corner, which...
Yeah. You went inside on the...
As he crosses the final corner, he's going to cross the line with a 1:48. So still not enough to beat the car ahead of him there, which was Kento.
Looks like Kento did a good lap. Like, you can say that. I mean, Kenny is on a different level, so...
Yeah. So who's still out on track there then?
Still,
just
yeah,
pressure.
Still lagging really bad. Don't know what's happening on his screen.
I don't know if he's lagging or what's happening. It's very odd that his car would still be doing that if it was lag.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because by now, it usually, if you've been doing that for a while, it usually kicks you out.
Yeah, but what it could be then? Strange.
Because it looks like his wheels are turning.
Yeah. Also, the engine is going.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I haven't seen that before. Because usually, if it does something like that, then it kicks a person straight away. See, we've got a viewer here tonight with Mark. How's it going, man? Yeah, we're missing a couple broken wheels here and there. We've lost a couple drivers to broken wheels. Hoping to get some more at some point. If you're available, come join us, Mark. So the countdown is finishing now, and that is qualifying over. I think there's going to be a big mess here because it's supposed to be over and it's not over. Something is going on there with that car of pressures.
Yeah.
That car has to leave the session, I think, for it to continue. I'm just gonna try and figure out what's going on with his car.
Okay,
there he's gone. That's very strange. Alright, so that is their positions going into this next race. The sprint race of the X2 class. Okay, I think pressure must be Rob. Rob there says that his game crashed.
Yes.
So it's a 12-lap sprint race, this one. I think it should be quite good. I think we'll get a good battle out of Kento and Ratek. I didn't actually see what times Motormouth was setting, but I'm sure that him and G32 will have a good battle. And Kenny's an alien, so he'll be gone after a while.
Yeah, that's
unless he makes a big mistake.
Yeah. Usually ends up like that, yeah.
Yeah. Mark says he can't drive his KTM. He thinks he'll watch. We do the GT4 one straight after this. There's 2 classes of racing here tonight. And then Thursday we do our endurance for that GT4 car. So GT4 is the main one, which is the X1 class. This is the X2. It's quite a lot of fun just to throw this car around and have a good time. Alright, the game is syncing. I'm not sure what it's syncing about, but it's about to start. And the lights go green. I wonder if that was a jump start. That was a super quick start there from Ratek.
Yeah, it was super start from Ratek.
Incredible.
They got Kento wide into the first corner. Let's see. No, Kento way faster than everybody else.
Definitely. I think Ratek might have backed off there. He might have just been a little worried.
Yeah, Kenny went to the inside on the first and outside on the second and got Kento.
Ratek back up into second now. Kento dropped to third. But G32 right on the back.
Is having problems.
G32 right on the back of Kento as well. So we've got a serious race going out here in front. Not sure where Scott is at the moment. He's back on the start line, is he? He's reversing.
Reversing. What? Real man starts on their own time, guys.
What on earth is
he's
going
having
on
some
with that
issues
car?
with the car.
So I'm not sure what he's done to Carlo's car, but he seems to be stuck. Pressure has joined the lobby again. We have another viewer here. We've got Tarzan, which anyone that's been in the community a long time will remember him from season 1 of the Rally Fighters.
Big slide from Kenny there.
Good control there to keep it going though.
Yep.
He's pulled quite a gap here on the first lap actually. I see Kento back up into second, so Ratek's made a mistake. He's down to 4th place.
He's beating Ratek.
He's obviously got damage then. Oh no, it'll be that. I think he's got a drive-through penalty.
Ah, yeah.
His jump start. So let's see if he drives through.
Because he just disqualify you, but
yeah, you get a drive through in this. I think he definitely, because that start was almost too good to be true, so it probably was. So that's a drive through. He's driving straight through. Yeah. So let's go check the battle up front then. We've got Kenny leading, Kento up into second. G32 has fallen a little bit behind Kento now, but he's still within range if those guys make a mistake.
And Scott is moving, yeah.
Yeah, he's moving now. I'm not sure what happened to him there on that first lap, but he was just sort of stuck. Not going anywhere.
Looks like he was stuck in first gear or something.
But good to see that he's going again. He's probably not going to win the race, but it's even just good practice for the next class, you know, just to get a bit used to the track. You know what it could be? He has a problem when he does the rallycross, Scott, with handbrake. For some reason, his handbrake seems to just be like constantly on, like he can't get rid of it.
Oh no!
So he spins his tires usually, and we've seen it in the rallycross. And I wonder with these, because these cars also have a handbrake, being a road car.
Yeah. They have
the Gt4s don't.
It's real weak drive.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was stopping the driven tires. Yeah.
So that could be the issue again. Kento doing his best there to hold on to the back of Kenny. But Kenny just showing some serious pace now. Wonder if Kenny likes leading races with gaps like these, or if he'd prefer a little bit of a fight. I think I remember Tarek or Tarzan there, he used to be quite fast in some of the cars back when he used to race with us. We need to get him back, get some of the guys that used to race with us back. We'd have some great battles out on track if we had everyone. Tarzan says there that we've made a good track selection for this series. Ooh, Kenny, big mistake into the sand there. So that's going to allow Kento. Kento is right there next to him now. So side by side, there's going to be a bit of a battle here now.
Leave him the position. No.
Is he going to try up the inside though now? No, Kenny holds that well. But now he's got the draft down the straight. Kento is looking up the inside now. Remember, he was a bit faster on this next section on that start, so he'll carry the speed through.
On the outside now, eh? Kenny has the inside, yeah. Gets through it, let's see the switch.
Yeah, nah, he's lost it again, but he's still behind him, so... Remember, Kento hasn't done as many races in these cars as some of the other guys, so he's doing a good job right now to be this close to Kenny.
Yeah. He's holding it. Yeah. Was Kenny Joker lap, Mark
said. Everyone's got to take that route once in the race. The true rallycross fans watching in the chat there. So let's quickly take a look where G32 is.
Yeah, what's about to, yeah.
He seems to be racing a bit there in no man's land. Nobody really around him. But as it stands, he's in a good solid third place. Radtech also in no man's land. Remember, he had the drive-through penalty for jumping the start.
Really unfortunate.
And then I think Motormouth is probably about a lap down behind everyone.
Yeah, it's behind everyone.
So the big fight to watch is those front two. They're the only one close in proximity on track. Some nice liveries on these cars. I always enjoy looking at the liveries. Some of them are very colorful. I have to say, Kento, although he does look like he's fallen off a little bit, he's doing a fantastic job here.
Yeah, it's doing great to hold in Kenny's pace, kind of.
Definitely. Just to even stay on the back of Kenny for a little bit is impressive.
Yeah.
So guys, remember, after this 12 lap sprint we then go into the GT4 KTMs. Usually the lap times of the two different classes, they usually aren't that far off.
No, depends on the track also, I noticed it.
Yeah, it's a bit of like you say, the track can actually make one or the other a bit faster. I find with these cars it's probably more beneficial the tracks that are a bit more twisty, a bit more turns benefit maybe this car a bit more, and the other one is bigger straights is probably better. Tarzan there just asks if there's 2 races tonight. There's 2 sprint races. We're doing we call this the X2 class, which is the road car KTM, and then it is followed by the X1 class, which is the GT4 KTM, and that is the main class of the series, because on Thursday night we do an endurance race in those KTMs. Starting position for that is determined by where they place in that GT4 sprint race. So that GT4 sprint race is quite an important one if you want to get a good starting position in the endurance. It's a 1-hour endurance race. There's only one race that's going to be a bit longer than 1 hour, and that is when we finally get to Spa in the series. But that, when is that? Let me have a quick look here. Just going to open my calendar.
The nine round.
Yes, on the 9th round. So this is round 7. So we've got Germany after these. So that'll be in 2 weeks' time after this, and then 2 weeks' time after that is Spa, which is a 2-hour endurance race. It's the longest of the endurance races. The rest are all 1-hour races. Sprint races are all the same sort of distance, so it varies on each track how many laps that is. 12 laps for both sprint races here tonight. We're currently on lap 7. You can just see Kenny is pulling a lead there now. But Kenta not far off. I mean, their last lap times are 1:46 there from Kenny, or 1:47 from Kenta.
Yeah, it's doing a really good job there. He also didn't got this fast in quali.
No, he didn't. So you might find he's also following Kenny's line a bit and just figuring out where he could improve. Yes, Tarzan, we need you to come join for Spa and join for all the rest of the rounds. I also race in some of the rounds. I think I'm racing in Germany. I think that's my next one. Can't remember what car I'll be racing.
I'll be racing also in Germany.
Yeah, Carlo here on commentary is also going to be racing once he gets his clamp for his wheel. So come race us, Tarzan. See if you've got what it takes to beat Kenny.
We can team up, Tarzan. We are already me, Ale, and Ratek sometimes. If you want, you can help us. No, also Kyle, you did great.
I beat them once.
Yeah.
A win's a win, even if he did spin.
Yeah.
Carlo, did you order some extra clamps? It seems Tarzan needs a clamp as well.
I will order a new one then. Also another extra.
Which wheel have you got, Carlo? Is it a...
the Trustmaster T150.
Yeah, he's got the exact same wheel, so that must be the same problem then. He's also got a T150.
Yeah. It's all plastic, the clamp, it breaks up really easily.
Someone needs to make better clamps for those wheels. It'll be a good business opportunity. So you can just see Kenny's kind of pulled away now. He's not really visible for Kento anymore. So let's just watch here how a pro does it for a while. Tarzan says he does have that exact same issue.
Yeah.
That's why I have a G29.
Nah, dude, I don't like Logitech. I'm sorry to say that, but
fact of the matter is, I still have a wheel that's working.
Yeah, you actually won. Yeah, you win the fight, but not the war. No, I'm joking, but
that's not to say though that every wheel doesn't have its issues. Any of the wheels can break.
Yeah, it's all about.
Also, we know some of these guys that we race with, they really like to full send, like Carlo, and that's probably also what damaged your clamps.
Yeah.
Too much full send.
Too much full send, yes.
Anyways, we're on lap 9 here. I think we are about halfway on lap 9, so close to completion here. Kenny not making any more mistakes after he went off there into the dirt earlier. Nicely around that section. All the other cars also very spaced out. There's not really any action going on right here at the moment. Kenny goes on for lap 10 now. 2 more laps to go. Can he continue with this flawless performance?
Yeah, unfortunately Ratek had to do the drive through and ruin these opportunities.
Yeah, he could have
more action with
he could have been up there as well, especially with Kento. Definitely, I think them two would have had a fight, because I mean, Ratek's on a 147 now. We know that Kento's had a couple of those. Kento's had a bit of a bad lap this last one. He's on a 149, so that drops him back a little.
Kenny with qualifying times now, he's going insane. Doesn't care anymore.
He seems to do that. He just keeps breaking his own records here as we go along. I see Tarzan saying he'd like to do a Formula X race if he ever came back. We did plan a Formula X series, but there wasn't enough interest for us to go ahead with it. So if you come back, we would definitely look at it again.
You basically drive it with the default setup and it's good. If you are good with the setups and give it a little bit of twitches somewhere there, it's a perfect car basically in this game.
Kenny goes over for lap 11 now. Still no mistakes. Be interesting to see what the lap time is for Kento as he goes across here. I wonder if so he's on a 148. G32 is going to get a... Just want to see if there's a chance that maybe G32 He's catching him, but is not, because he's on a 150.
Yeah, still on.
Yeah, I think the battle we unfortunately missed here with that jump start was the battle of Ratek and Kenta.
Yes, it was that.
So this is the commentary car we're currently looking at. This one we usually swap out with the commentators. So we've got 3 sort of permanent commentators in this series, which rotate in the 2 commentary cars in each class. This black and gold one is shared between Ratek, myself, K9, and Motormouth, who's currently using Carlo's car while his clamps are broken on his wheel. Remember, Ratek did win in this car earlier in the season. He took a win, I think, in China. That was where I took my Gt4 win as well. It was a good night for the commentary team.
Yeah.
Kenny's going to go cross that line now.
Yeah. Really did. It's on the last lap now.
Okay,
his engine is boiling hot. He's pushing it to even. I mean, he doesn't want to have left a piece of his engine after a race.
He's definitely taking it to the limit here. Tarzan remembers my history with China. Tarzan, one of the members that was with us for very long, actually. He's missed a lot of the newer series that we've done, but some of the original big series that we used to do in this community, he was there. And yes, he is 100% correct. I also won a good Formula B race in China once. I don't win very often, so it's very easy to remember when I win.
Yeah, I'm getting the same feeling with Rallycross.
Yeah, we're still waiting for you to put your Italian flag up there on the supercar wins. You've been doing well in the lights, but we need an Italian flag up there for supercars. It's being dominated at the moment by Dusty and Kenny. Nobody else really able to get their wins in there.
Yeah,
but this race
I
is
don't
complete.
know, man. If I have a 600 horsepower rally car, I like to do Gymkhana. It's too strong. I can't.
Can see there that G32 had been catching up to Kento. Kento just with a couple slower laps there at the end. I don't know. I wonder if he picked up damage or something. It's very weird to see that he was doing so fast earlier and then he got quite a bit slower as the race was nearing the end. Tarzan just telling everyone that he only has a win back in the first Project Cars game. You'll have to change that, Tarzan. You'll have to come and race some of these championships. If I can win every now and again, you can definitely win. Motormouth just coming to the end now. So he had a bit of a rough start at the start of this race. He couldn't pull off the line. The only thing I can think of was it was something to do with the handbrake. It seemed like something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Could be.
Anyways, so that is the result there for that one. Don't go anywhere there, because we are now heading into the GT4 race of tonight. Just while we're loading there, Tarzan says that he likes cars without bumpers or fenders. Any car can not have bumpers or fenders, you just have to crash them off. Alright, swapping cars here now. We are going to the GT4s, where we will be going to the KTM. Just give these guys a second to get in their cars. So obviously Motormouth will be jumping into your car again. He's using all your cars tonight, Carlo.
Yeah.
How did you see your car after the last race? We know you used it then too. Was it in good condition? Were you pleased with how he kept it? I hope he didn't leave any crumbs. I hope he wasn't eating in it.
No, he left it pretty clean. Yeah. Kinda exposed it too much. Something going on there, but yeah.
Anyways, so Pressure is in his car. We've got Radtech in that commentary car. Kenny is in his one. G32 looks right there. I think the only one here now that just needs to get in the correct car is Kento. Remember, his car is usually blue. He's the second Galaxy Racing car. Usually teams up with Rock, who, as we said earlier, is not here because he's got wheel trouble. I think he also uses a T150. I think that's saying something for T150s.
Yeah.
Just waiting on Kento there to get in the correct car.
What can you expect from a budget wheel? My controller ran out of power now.
So Kento says that his brake pedal keeps sticking. If we could get sponsors, we would.
You can just the monster sponsor from Rallycross or Red Bull. I don't know.
Yeah, why don't you arrange that for us, Tarzan? If you could get that for us, that would be great. Could start this race if Kento just gets his car there sorted. Remember, there is a 10-minute qualifying as well. I think if there's anything that would get us a sponsor, it should be our Rallycross, seeing as we've got guys that set all the records on all the tracks, and by guys I mean Dusty Bin.
Yeah, by guys.
He set all the records in this game for the Rallycross.
Since he got the game, it just took him 3 weeks or 2 to get
all of them.
To the game.
There's no track that he doesn't have a record on for Rallycross. Anyways, I see Kento got in his car there, so we are now loading into the qualifying session here. So something interesting to note for this race, for anyone that's watching for the first time or that is driving for the first time, they've already obviously been told, but just so you guys at home know, wherever they place in this race is their starting spot for the Thursday endurance. So it helps to win here if you want a good starting position, but yeah. Also, it's a good test of the track. You get to have a couple laps before the big race. Obviously the endurance is quite a few more points for where you place. Everyone just sitting there. I guess they're all doing their setups. We're just looking there at Carlo's car. I think Carlo's just trying to see what Motormouth's doing in his car there. He doesn't want any funny business in his car.
Yeah, I'm watching you, Scott.
Yeah, we got our eye. We zoomed right in.
We got Ratek going out.
So Ratek's going to be the first one to give this car a whirl. That's obviously the other commentary car, is that one that Ratek's driving there. Pressure going out as well. I do like that livery that Pressure's got though. He's back into the pit. He wasn't happy with what was going on there when he drove out. G32, is he also going to do the same?
Yeah, looks like he's not happy, or is he trying...
He's also going back.
Happy.
That's two guys that did it in the same spot there.
Yeah. Something going on. Maybe they are on hard tires, I don't know. They noticed it now.
Just seems like Ratek's trying to warm his tires there, side to side. Well, let's hope he gets a bit of a better run in this one, seeing as he got that jump start in the previous class. Like to see him battle it out with some of the guys.
Yeah.
Tarzan asking me if I'm any faster without the beard. What do you think, Carlo? I wasn't very fast the other night in the rallycross.
I mean, I don't have beard. Looks like he's working. Something. Just something.
Yeah, I shaved mine off the other day, and that's when I lost the rallycross. So I'm probably gonna have to say slower without the beard.
For the rallycross, you gotta be reckless. It's not about being clean and aerodynamic.
Yeah. It's about full send.
Yeah. There's only one way around a corner in a rallycross car, and it's at 45 degrees.
Or more if you're willing to go
45.
more.
Yeah, yeah.
Backwards entry is always a good one.
Yeah.
If you're feeling brave. So the only person still in the pits there is Motormouth.
Yeah, looks like it. Again.
He's treating your car with the utmost respect. He doesn't want to get it dirty before the race.
Yeah.
There's a blanket over it in the pits so that it doesn't even get dust on it. So Ratek is the first one to set a time there with a 1:45.3. I mean, when we saw bits of his lap there, he didn't look like he made any major mistakes, but it'll be interesting to see what Kenny gets on his outlap. Who's he got there in front of him? That could be a problem if he's trying to set a fast lap. Depending on who it is. He's got
Gt32.
Gt32 and then pressure in front of Gt32.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they don't make any major mistakes here, he'll probably get a decent lap out of this one, but I'd say the next lap he'd probably be right up behind them.
Yeah, that would be absolutely.
So on a 144, Kenny. G32 got a 146. So
pressure with 148 and 5.
I think Kenny can go quicker. I think he's going to show us.
Yeah, that's only the first lap. Only gonna go better.
I think also he's because he's got these cars ahead of him. He's just trying to see, but he runs it wide. It doesn't go off. I thought he was going to go off into in the dirt.
No, kept it on the limit.
He was right there. I think part of his tire.
It's getting close to Kenny's time.
Yeah. So Kenny and G32 get past pressure there, but that hasn't really solved the issue for Kenny here. He's on the back of G32. Remember, he wants some clean air. Mark says that Motormouth's doing something inside your car that he doesn't want anyone to see. You better be worried, Carlo, because you've got to use that car afterwards.
Yeah, we'll check it after the race.
You'll have to sanitize the whole thing.
Kenny did a 143 and 8, and
it seems he's happy with that. He's gone back into the pits.
Yeah, I think he's happy with it. Looks like he made a good lap then.
Yeah.
He's happy with it.
G32 with a 145.3, so he's actually ahead of Ratek now. That's actually pretty cool. So we should see a fight from him, Ratek. Kento not too far off them as well with his time.
Yeah, it's doing a flying lap now. Maybe he can get a faster lap.
I think Motormouth is out on track. Let's take a look where he is. We haven't seen him out on track.
Also, yeah.
He's there in the white car of Carlos.
Let's hope the interior is also not white after the race.
Yeah, we just need to check that he's not going to crash the car, because Carlo is very worried. He needs his car in working order when he gets it back. Very simple livery, that one, but it's very catchy. It's like easy to spot. I like it a lot. Ooh, big full send there. Was that Ratek?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ratek with a massive full send sends him into the grass area there. So he's also done, I think, for now. He won't be doing another lap.
He's done.
As he sits there, he's in third, but let's see what Kento can do.
Nothing.
Not enough there from Kento. Mark says you're going to need to take that car of yours to a forensic lab after Motormouth's finished with it. Ooh, full send there. That's how you drive the car. A round of applause. That's how Carlo wants his car driven.
Yeah, get some gravel into the chassis of the car. Nice.
Rallycross moments here. This is what Carlo's cars are made for. I think that KTM should make a rallycross car. I'm still convinced.
Yeah.
They must do it.
They should.
So G32's over the line. Who's still out on track there? You've got two cars, it looks like.
Kento and Pressure.
Kento and Pressure. So, yeah, let's see if Kento has what it takes to get... Ooh, Motormouth actually passed Kento. Motormouth is a 145. He's in fourth now. Can Kento get it back?
Yeah. Looks much more cleaner than last lap.
We'll see now when it comes up. No, it wasn't enough.
No, it didn't.
It was faster though, into the 145s.
Yeah, it was faster, but just about 2 cents of a second.
So we got a lot of guys there in the 145, so there should be some good battle.
Yeah.
I think if Kenny gets away, he'll be gone, but the rest of the guys there with their close lap times gonna have a bit of a fight on their hand.
Yeah, they're really close, those 5 guys. 4 guys, not 5. We'll see.
Alright, let's hope for all of their sakes there's no jump starts on this one. Come on, Ratek, don't get too excited. It's actually the two commentators in the middle there. You got Ratek and Motormouth. So we've got a bit of a commentator battle happening on track. Remember, usually the 3 of us don't race together at the same time. So not even usually 2 of us. It's usually only one of us racing and the other 2 do commentary. So it'll be interesting if we get a bit of a commentator battle going on in this race. For all those guys watching right now, who do you think's going to take second out of the middle of the pack here? Great start there from Motormouth if he didn't jump it. Incredible start. Look, he even overtakes Kenny. He's in the lead. I wonder if that's not also a jump start. That's a crazy start. But he runs it wide into that corner so Kenny gets him back.
No, he lost a lot of position. No, Scott. It was a great start if he wasn't.
What have you got in that car, Carlo? You've got nitros or something. That was... It's got rockets in there. No wonder you're always so fast. We're going to have to investigate that car again after this race.
Come on, Scott.
He's giving away your secrets.
Yeah, but they are all close there. Eh?
That's what we were saying before. This is going to be a close race, I think, for second. Pressure actually up into second. So he wasn't actually one of the drivers who was in the fight for the qualifying. Ooh,
no!
Clips the back of
Gt32
G32 there, and
the
G32 goes straight round. Motormouth up into second again. Got Kento in third. What's happened to Ratek? Ratek has fallen behind pressure.
Yeah.
So I think he's had a spin then. So not going well for those two at the back there, Ratek and G32, who started this race in second and third.
He's got really aggressive there.
That was, but it paid off, and he's doing quite well actually. Kento not too far off the back of him as well. I have to say, Kento in these in this X series as a whole in both cars has really been impressing me. I think if we were to have a sort of I don't know how you'd say it, like a most improved or a something like that, I'd say Kento would be in the running there. Remember, he hasn't really done a lot of these track racing championships. He's joined us for a couple seasons now of the Rally Fighters, and he's been doing quite well in it, but it's nice to see him give these a go and do very well at them as well, so nice job from him. Mark says that your car can't spell the word extra, it's missing the R. So if we take a look at Motormouth there, I'm sure we'll see what he means.
That's delivery. Delivery says extra.
Yeah, there's no extra. There's nothing extra in that car. It's extra.
Yeah.
That's how he fools us. That's how he fools us. And when people don't believe why he's so fast, he says there's nothing extra here. Kenny, unbelievable though. He's just pulled a massive gap. I mean, we're only on lap 3.
Yeah, I pulled the gap since the start, and
although all their times are 145s that last lap, apart from Ratek on a 146 and G32 on a 150.
Yeah, those guys are really close.
I think that's why Scott wasn't out for the qualifying. He didn't want to give away his secrets. He didn't want anyone to see what he was capable of.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just runs a bit wide there though, but didn't hurt him too much. Interesting lines through these corners.
Yeah, that's interesting to see.
Very interesting.
Yeah, these curbs are real. They can forgive you. You know, they doesn't break your car apart like they used to do.
So we're on lap 4 now. There's still quite a while to go. I wonder if Ratek is going to be able to catch up to the back of Pressure at any point in this race. I think, let's just take a look there. I mean, their lap times, Pressure's a little bit slower.
Yeah, I lost some of the gap.
I think if he makes any mistakes, Ratek's got a chance to catch him.
G32 back into 145.
Here's a question out to the fans. Let's see who has the best livery. Whose livery do you like the most? Let's shout out our favorite liveries there on the chat. So we'll work our way through. We got Kenny and Ratek sharing the same livery, that green and black that we can see there on Kenny's car. That's the Savage Racing team. Motormouth, who's in second place, he is currently in Team Matsutsi there in Carlo's car. Usually we've got two of those out on track when Carlo's brother Ali can join us, but due to his work schedule couldn't make it tonight. Unfortunate. We hope to see him back soon. Kento there is representing Galaxy Racing in that blue car. Usually we've got Rock out as well, but obviously the wheel issue we spoke about earlier. Pressure behind. He is in... trying to remember what that team was. There was another guy in the team with him, but he never raced with us. I'm just going to quickly read on my list here what that team is called. We've got... Project KS is Pressure's team.
Yeah.
Project...
I really like this design with a dark blue color.
It's nice. It reminds me, if anyone here watches the World Rallycross Championship, the RX Cartel sort of livery has got that kind of thing going on. So it's quite a cool one. And then we've got G32 there. He's in his own team. It's the G32.
KTM livery.
It's the closest, I'd say. I'd say it's I think it's got a bit
orange and a little bit of black.
It's got a bit more white on it. It's got a bit more white on it maybe than usual. I think there is another livery in the game that's a bit more orange. Definitely KTM has always got that lots of orange, but I'd say so far racing in this championship, this one is the most KTM like.
Yeah.
So we got Mark there saying he likes G32's livery, so he's going with that one. Let's see if anyone else says which one they like. Carlo obviously admiring his own car there.
Just looking if everything fine.
He's just managing his team right now. But you must be quite happy with that. All Scott's points go towards your team, so...
Nice, yeah, I'm happy with it. I can say that. Probably doing better than I could be. With a 144 and 8, a good lap, Scott. Yeah, it's doing great.
So Ratek did catch Pressure. Ratek is up into 4th place.
Oh, I didn't saw that.
It's a good job from him to get climb that ladder a bit. I wonder now, I mean, we're about halfway through the race. We're on lap 7. So just over halfway, and it's quite a way off of the next guy, which is Kento. But you know, you never know with racing. It just takes a mistake from one of those guys, and he could gain another position. So he just needs to keep pushing a bit, try put in some good lap times. He is currently setting a similar sort of lap time pace there as Kento, who's sitting in third. So pity he made a mistake there at the beginning, because he would have definitely been in that battle, I think, with Motormouth and Kento.
Yeah, absolutely.
We must have lost Tarzan because he hasn't said a livery, so he must have gone somewhere quick. Ooh, he just ran it wide there into the dirt. That was those little mistakes we're talking about. Didn't hurt his time too much. Still with a 1:45. Let's take a look there. There's two cars bunched up there. It must be Pressure and G32. They're probably the two closest on track right now.
I'm sorry.
Pressure with G32 there. So
yeah.
G32 is going to be pushing now to try gain a position here. I mean, nobody wants to be at the back. I'd say he'd probably get an opportunity soon on this lap to make a move. Might have a look here. He's right on the back of him. Much later on the brakes there, I think, from G32.
Yeah.
You just can't seem to find a way past. Runs it a bit wider. So he definitely lost it a little bit there when he ran wide on that corner.
Ooh, that's really wide Pressure there.
So I wonder, I mean, he was very close before. I wonder if he's moving faster through this section maybe, and just making a few little mistakes there in that last sort of section.
Yeah, we need to see now.
Because it looks like he's catching him again.
Yeah, he's catching him again. Fastest lap. Oh, no. Yeah.
You see, this is a section where he carries a lot more speed, and he's gonna try overtake him here. He's not carrying enough speed right now, though.
To the grass Pressure, G32 having a look.
Yeah. Using all the track that he can. Still nowhere for him to go, really.
Nice, he didn't lost that much time this time. Still behind him.
See if he can just keep up with him on this section, then he can make it up in that section where he's faster.
Like
so we're on to lap 10 right now. Come on, G32. Make it interesting here. He's definitely got more pace on this section. It just runs it wide there though, but is he carrying more speed? Not really. As we're watching these guys, I think Kenny has just gone on to his 11th lap. Ooh, interesting line through there.
Yeah, they both took some...
Heading on to lap 11 for these two. G32 is going to have to make a move very soon if he wants that position. Side by side.
Seems like taking it inside worker for me.
Side by side. But he's on the outside now. Can he keep it round there?
Come on, you can do it.
Ooh. No, and he's gone. G32 risking it to try and get that overtake, and he just makes a bit of a mess there, and off the track he goes. So that is the end of that battle, unfortunately, for G32. Let's quickly take a look at Kenny, who's leading this race. He is on the final lap, so let's see what the final lap in first position looks like here. I mean, we haven't seen a lot of him during this race, but I think he's probably just been flawless like he is all the time. Exceptional pace.
He's on board for the last lap.
Incredible racing from Kenny as always. He's very much
flawless.
Very much a quality driver in any car that he races, pretty much. I don't think I've ever found a car in this game that Kenny wasn't fast in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he goes around that last corner now. And he flashes his lights for the win there. Congratulations to Kenny. He will be starting in first place in the endurance race.
Congratulations for Scott also.
For Scott also.
Nice second place.
He'll be starting second place. Let's take a look where Kento is. Just finishes there in third. So very well done from all those guys. Ratek did a good job to get into fourth, but he's made a mistake because there's that pressure right on the back of him.
Yeah.
How did that happen? So big mistake was made somewhere.
Yeah, you can see his fender, his bumper
is bent, I think. I think he's crashed into something.
It's bent.
But he holds on to a fourth place, pressure in fifth, G32 with that big attempt at overtaking, and also led to a crash which hurt his race and makes him finish there in sixth place. It's pretty good racing there from the guys. Alright, that is all the racing for tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We will be back on Thursday night for the endurance of this series using just the GT4s. The road cars are done for this round here in France. But to everyone watching, thanks for watching, guys. It's been great. Good talking to you guys through the chat and through the commentary here, and yeah, you guys must come give it a drive if you've got a chance. We'd love to have more guys in the championship. It's actually, most of the races have been pretty close in this championship. It's a nice even playing field with everyone having the same car, so it's a cool one, especially when we get our Matsutsi brothers racing. They give Kenny a bit more of a hard time there out front.
Yeah. We try.
But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. It's been good, and check you guys on Thursday. Cheers and good night.
Cheers, guys. Good night.